Hello, Caraguapas. I'm making this video to explain you how to get inside our database and how to edit fields and upload information from our kids. It is really easy and you won't have any problem. But anyway, I wanted to explain to you so you just have the basic information, and later on you can just surf on our database and check all the areas available on the software. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is to open a browser. You can do it on your mobile browser or tablet or computer browser. I recommend, of course, the computer browser because you will have more information on the screen. On the mobile version is sometimes is harder to work with, so better if you work on your computer. Okay, so the address that you have to type here is kac.caraguapa.org. This means Kabanga Integration Center. This was the name or the idea given by Maniela, and I totally agree. So this is kac.caraguapa.org, and you just get inside and you will find the login area. Here you can change the language in English or in French or in Spanish. So let's do it in English because once you choose the language here, everything, not only the login area, but everything inside the database is in Spanish. So let's do it in English so this information or this tutorial can be useful for everyone. Okay. So on the username, all of you will have a profile to get inside the database with all the permissions as administrators. So I will send you by private message your username and password to get inside. Okay. For the moment, I will use the general one, which is administrator, and the password you have it on the WhatsApp chat, and we just log in. Here you will find all the areas of our database. As you can see, it's really even beautiful to see all these draws, and it's really easy to understand. Okay, the most important thing to know is that we have two databases inside this program. We have the refugee center. This is the place where kids live. If you want to propose me another name for this, of course we can change it. And we have the Kabanga Integration Center, which is the place where they are learning, where they are having Segwin lessons, English lessons, football lessons, and all these new things that we are trying to offer them. Okay, but for the moment, let's check the information from the refugee center, which is the place where all of the students live and all of the information that we are saving. So we choose here refugee center, and all the information from here will be related from the refugee center. Okay, sorry about my English, it's really late, as you can see. Well, the most important thing in this moment is to understand how the students area works. So when we click over the student area, we will find a searching area, and here we can search by last name, first name, grade level, or even we can do advanced search, like for example enrollment, scheduling, attendance, grades, general info, medical info, a lot of fields that we can use to search. If we want only to see the list of all of the students, we leave everything without any data and we just click submit. Okay. Once we click submit, we will find all of the names of the guys, which is really long. 283, if I'm not wrong. We can order by alphabetical order, by ID, by grade level. Well, we have a lot of options to order this list. Okay. Let's open, for example, this information about, for example, Ajuaje. If we open the information from Ajuaje, well, we don't have too much information. Let's check another one. For example, Agnes. Here in Agnes, we will have to upload the photo, but we can just do it from the photos that Manuela sent us. It's really easy. It's like a regular browser. We will have to browse the file from our computer or from Dropbox. Here we have the name, and here I will start to explain how to edit. It's really easy. We just click here and we can edit the information. Okay. The same, for example, with the birth date. We click on the date and we can edit. It's really easy. The same in diagnosis. This diagnosis was the one that we could found of the in the Excel list that we all have. But for example, if we want to change, we can do it here. And the grade level, we have to update this information as well, because maybe Agnes passed the exams and she is now on 4th level, and we have to change it here. Once we change the information, we just save, and everything is done here. Okay, this is about the general information. We have the address and contacts area. For example, here Agnes have Cristina Sagrio as a contact. We can also add, for example, here phone number or whatever we have. Okay. And then we have the medical information, which is really nice because, for example, we have ametrophia, visual pathology, if Agnes uses glasses or will use glasses. And here we have the information about the height and weight. We don't have this information yet. This is where we will work these days. And here we have to put the measurement date, which is, let's suppose, is today. We have to add the information here. And for example, 78 centimeters. It's important to have the date because on the second measurement, for example, later, 1 month later, we will have a complete record of the evolution of Agnes, and in this way we just save it and we have the information of Agnes. Okay, if we want to delete this information, we just click delete and save. Down scroll, we have more information about immunizations or physical records, medical alerts. For example, if she is having problems with malnutrition, we can add here nutrition problems or whatever, and we save it. Here we have visits to the doctor. It's really good, this area, because Vico is sending us every week all the medical information from the kids, and we can have a record of every child who goes to the doctor, and the reason, the results, and some comments to have everything clear. Okay, so it's really easy. We just have to click on the information, we can edit everything, and we just save it here. Okay, once we save it, everything goes as the original status. Here we can add new students, and we can just put inside the information. We can assign information to a whole group. For example, we can to all of the people who have for example, nystagmus. We select all of the people. We select, this is the people who have nystagmus, and we just click those ones who will have new information, and we add the information here, for example, new glasses or whatever. And if we save this information, all of them will have the new information that we just add. This is a really nice function, because in this way we can work faster. Okay. Well, basically this is the most important thing to know. We have a lot of options from all of them. For example, reports. We can, for example, if we want to look who have contact names or contact persons, we choose contact persons area. If we want to know who goes for vacations, or if we want to know the visual pathology, we just click the data that we want to get from the system, okay, and we just submit this data, and we will get back a whole list with the contact persons, if they go for vacations, and the visual pathology. And we can order here everything by name, by contact persons, for example, it goes back here, or by who goes for vacations, or by visual pathology, for example. So it's really a wonderful way to have the information in just a couple of clicks. Then from here we can export the information. For example, we click here on this floppy disk, we get an Excel. If we open our Excel, come on Excel, open it. Here we have the information that we just got from the kids. It's really useful, and we can work from Excel whatever we want. Okay, and that's it. I think this is the most important thing that you have to know about this system. Of course, you will have a lot of options here, like for example grades, which students are in which grade, with which teacher. All of the teachers will have the option to get inside this system if we want, and all of them will can take attendance. Then we have an accounting area that we can check, for example, incomes and expenses, and every month we will have the whole information about how much we are spending. We can have salaries from the people. For example, if we get inside not Sarah, not Maniela, but for example, staff payments. Well, we have to change here. Well, we will have to upload the information maybe, but we will have, for example, here Bico. We can put the salary of Bico and how much we pay, and then every month we will have the information about how much we paid, and where, and put some special comments and all these things. Okay, so this software will let us to be more organized about everything, and to have all the information open to all of us. Well, I won't make any longer this video. I hope you find it useful, and if you want to make any comment, if you have any doubts, of course you will have it. Just let me know. Okay. Thank you guys for all your work, and let's keep working. Woohoo!